Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I am Joseph Brett alongside my cameraman Mikkel with me this evening, and we are coming to you live from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week as we get set for this matchup between the visiting Willamette Wolverines and your Grants Pass Lady Cavers. Coverage today brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams through our Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. We welcome our home and visiting fans who are watching today's broadcast. Our executive producer for this evening's event is Joe Brett. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you're listening and watching on YouTube right now, find that red subscribe button, give it a click, and get notified when all games go live across the Table Rock Sports Network. If you're listening and watching on the Lithia Superstore Game Center, well, head on over to YouTube if you haven't already and click that red subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the action across the Table Rock Sports Network. We cover it all when it comes to local live high school sports. And we also cover, RCC Ospreys and some other different things, so don't miss out and get notified anytime a game goes live on the network. It is Willamette taking on your Lady Cavers here tonight. It is senior night at Grants Pass High School for the Lady Cavers. A couple of seniors. I'm going to have to pull this up here online as my roster got cut off just a little bit in print. For Grants Pass tonight, their seniors are Bailey Marchington, Kaylin Morey, and that is it. Just two seniors on this Grants Pass Lady Cavers team this year. Three sophomores, a heavy junior team. So next year they're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've got 10 juniors on this team, so they're going to have 10 senior players next year on this Lady Cavers team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen on the team. We'll start with Willamette. Willamette comes into tonight's matchup. They are 4-8-1 overall on the season, 3-7-1 in Southwest Conference play. They're the 33rd ranked team out of 56A teams in the state of Oregon, and they are coached by Christine Goldiger. For Grants Pass, the Lady Cavers, they're ranked 30th out of those 56A teams. They are 4-6-3 overall in the season, 3-5-3 in Southwest Conference play, and they are coached by Paul Williams. As we announce the starters for both teams, I'll get these marked down and I'll get them to you in just a moment. And I think they're just going to announce everybody here tonight instead of just the seniors.
Number 11, Rose Chun. Number 12, Hope Prasad. Number 13, Alexis Foreman.
So we'll have to wait to see who comes out for Willamette.
Number 14, Sahali Evans. I think that was Sahali. I apologize for that, Sahali. Number 16, Adelina Rodriguez.
So they'll announce the starters, and then we will get underway here in just a few moments. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making tonight's coverage possible, including the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Our title sponsor is Lithia Superstore. And before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And as we heard just a few moments ago here at Mel Ingram Field, Dutch Bros paying the entry fee for all soccer matchups this season for the Grants Pass soccer season. So as our live read says, Dutch Bros giving back to the communities that support them. And also for over 30 years, there's no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's.
Number 4, Henley Hood. Number 5, Maddie Means.
So they'll
Number 6,
continue these
Robinson.
introductions here. We'll step away. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net with the start of Willamette Grants Pass right after this.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Generously done this throughout the entire season for both boys and girls soccer. We continue to appreciate their support of not only soccer, Grants Pass, and our community in general. Thank you again, Dutch Brothers Coffee.
Well, just about ready to get underway here at Mel Ingram Field, home of the Grants Pass Cavemen. The Lady Cavers taking on the Willamette Wolverines this evening in a Southwest Conference matchup. The captains meeting at midfield real quick, and then we will be ready to get underway in just a moment. We'll take one more break, and we'll be back with the start of this matchup right after this.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
parents, and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail,
a positive attitude, and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
Because the hard truth is,
no ref, no game. Play ball.
Okay, 9-2, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Missing one. 10, 7. And the official blows the whistle, and we are underway here at Grants Pass High School. Willamette starting with the ball, and I'll kick it down to the Grants Pass goalkeeper, who scoops it up and is going to get things underway for the Lady Cavers. 18, 13, 8. 18, 13, 8. 6. Grants Pass pushing one down here early. Going to take a shot, and it's stopped by Macy Rush of Willamette, today's goalkeeper for the Wolverines. Just marking down a couple of other starters here, and I'll get those to you momentarily. Three. So we got all the starters marked down here. We have in the goal for Willamette, who already has one save, Macy Rush, then Ashley Zapita. A forward for Willamette, Allison Eads, freshman defenseman, Sophia Elliott, sophomore defenseman. Mia Filia is a senior defender. Rose Chun is a freshman forward. Sahaley Evans is a junior midfielder. Michaela Morrison is a senior midfielder, and Riley Owens rounding out the starters for Willamette, a sophomore defender. For Grants Pass in the goal, protecting things, is Cayman Hemmingson. And then out there with her, Bailey Marchington, Megan Hart, Sarah Robinson, Eden Bolin, Ava Martin, Caitlin Coulter, Lucy Nugent, Kaylin Morey, and rounding out the starters, Jordan Colbert. Colbert. So it's Colbert, Morey, Martin, Hart, Marchington, Hemmingson. Perfect. Just about 4 minutes into this matchup here. Still no score between Lady Cavers and the Wolverines. You see our John L. Scott scoreboard. It'll be up in the top left-hand corner of your screen. John L. Scott offices in Medford and in Ashland. A feet ahead there by Willamette is too strong. And Hemmingson will come out and stop that one, and she'll roll it out and get things going again for the Lady Cavers. Grant's pass going to pick this one up just on the other side of midfield. Get it back across midfield down into Willamette territory. They're going to try to clear it away. Now pick up possession. Grant's pass quickly getting it back, and they're going to work it all the way back to their goalkeeper before moving it forward again. Hemmingson going to kick it away, gets past one Wolverine down the midfield, picked up there by Bonkeo. And again, Hemmingson has it, rolls it out. Willamette going to work it back, and we're going to have a offsides penalty here, which doesn't really make sense to me considering Willamette had possession. Wolverine's going to send one down. We'll have a battle here for possession. And still nobody really taking control. Now Willamette will have it and set up their offense. Takeaway by GP. Coulter pushing it up across midfield. It's kicked out last off of Sophia Elliott for Willamette. And it'll be a Grants pass throw in. Throwing it in will be Lucy Nugent. Good throw in down almost inside the keeper's box there. Willamette 3-7-1. Not the most physical team at the start, but you'll notice towards the end of this matchup they will get more physical as the match goes along. Philly coming out, one of those players who down the stretch will get physical, start using that body more and more. And we're going to have a stoppage of the clock, as we got a player injured there for Grants Pass, and that will be Jordan Colbert. Hopefully everything all right. Looked like she was grabbing at that right hamstring after getting a slight body check down in front of us. That is Ava Martin making chase for the Lady Cavers as it goes out of play. Throw in for Willamette. Going out, and the Lady Cavers will have it for the throw-in. And the whistle blows. It'll stay with Grants Pass. And it's going to be another throw-in. And miscommunication there between Zapita and Johansson. Lady Cavers get the throw in. Pretty even on time of possession here through the first 10 minutes. Only shot of the matchup so far taken by Grants Pass. Resulted in a save for Macy Rush. No corner kicks so far for either team. Substitution. It's going to be Brenna Williams coming in to replace Michaela Morrison for Willamette. These two teams faced off back on September 29th. It was a 3-1 win for Willamette at Willamette High School. Grants Pass coming off a 3-1 win against North Medford. And then for Willamette, they're coming off back-to-back losses against Sheldon and against North. They lost 2-0 to North Medford, 4-0 to Sheldon. This is the final game of the season for both of these teams. Possibly, as we head to the postseason. It'll be the top 32 teams getting into the postseason. So Willamette sitting at 33. Grants Pass is sitting at 30th. So Grants Pass is actually on the inside of things heading into the postseason. So they're going to want to pick up the win here tonight to try to make sure to secure a playoff spot. As of right now, if we take a look at girls soccer in the 6A, at the top is West Lynn 7-0, Willamette 7-0, Lake Oswego 6-1. That's your top three. And right now, Grants Pass would be playing Lake Oswego as that one goes out, and Grants Pass going to win their first corner kick of the matchup. Excuse me, gotta re-look at this. That was not the correct thing. It's Jesuit 13-0-1, Lincoln 12-1, West Lynn 9-1 and 2 are your top three teams in the state, followed by Lake Ridge and Beaverton. So as of right now, it would be West Lynn for Grants Pass if we ended today. In a 32-team OSAA bracket. Beaverton is 5th, Grant 6, Westview 7, David Douglas 8, Sheldon 11-2-1. Coming out of the Southwest Conference, 9th. Lake Oswego is 10. Throw in here, battle for possession. And it's going to be won by Grants Pass. I'll move it backwards and try to set up an offense here. Coulter trying to pass one to herself, and Willamette going to have to clear it away. It's going to go out of play and result in a Lady Cavers throw-in. 24-34 to go here in the first half. Today's game brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and also by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and in Medford. So this is a pretty big game right here for these two teams. Final game of the year. Willamette just on the outside looking in. Grants Pass right there on the edge at 30th. A win here for Willamette might be just what they need to get into the postseason. And Grants Pass going to need a win here to keep their spot in that top 32. Coulter makes a good kick at that one, and it's going to go just wide to the right of the goal, but I'm pretty sure that's going to result in the second corner kick now of the evening for Grants Pass. Nope, they're going to say it went off of Coulter. I thought she kicked that, and Willamette player there deflecting it, but goal kick now. Kicking it out will be Riley Owens. And that one's going to be last touched by the Wolverines. Grant's pass pushing one down here. And Willamette able to clear it away. Coulter now going to work the ball backwards. Good takeaway. Coulter last touches it there, and it goes out of play. Not able to track it down. And a throw in coming for Willamette. And now a throw in for Grant's pass, as Lucy Nugent will run across to throw it in. She's going to try and send this one deep. And all the way into the hands of Macy Rush. And that feed too strong and out of play. In for Willamette will be Jada Kane, replacing Rose Chun. And that one last touch by Coulter. Takeaway at midfield there by Saley Evans. Willamette has not pushed the ball down into Grants Pass territory for quite some time now. Grants Pass doing a good job of controlling possession here in the last 10 minutes or so. That one going out, and Lady Cavers winning the throw-in. Throw-in goes to Coulter. Missed touch there. She's going to battle and result in a Willamette throw-in there on the far sideline. 18:26 to play here first half. Still no score. Only 2 shots so far in this matchup, both by Grants Pass. 1 on goal, 1 save for Macy Rush, and 1 corner kick awarded for the Lady Cavers. No corners so far for Willamette. A deep shot by Filia, and it's going to go wide to the right. Missed touch by Prasad. Back to midfield now. Coulter. Good touch. Going to get it quickly back. Going to try to feed one ahead there. It's cut off. This one down deep into Grants Pass territory, but coming out of the box there is Hemmingson, and she'll kick it out of play. Coulter getting a little physical down there with the body for the Lady Cavers. And here, Willamette's coach getting a little upset, thinking there should be a penalty there, but no whistle, no foul. That one going out of play. Little too strong there off the foot of Martin. On the throw in though, Grants Pass win in possession. Grants Pass defensively doing a good job here in the first half of playing the pass and the ball rather than the player. Down into the corner goes Willamette. They're going to maybe have a shot here. They try to take one, and it goes off a Grants Pass player down there. $14:29 to play. Willamette going to work it all the way back across midfield. Crossed here to the near side. Cut off. Good feed to Coulter. She's going to have a chance at it, and we're going to have an offsides penalty. And that looked like Coulter was well behind the official there. And take a look at it. And I think she was. But they whistle her for the offsides penalty. When I freeze frame this, she's dead even with that line. Call that could have gone either way. Second to last. Grants pass sending one down into the box, and it's going to go out of play. 11:40 to go. Substitutions in for both teams here. We have a little line change for the Wolverines. Out of play, and it'll be another Grants pass throw in here. Approaching the 10-minute mark to go in the first half. Apologies, my scoreboard has said the second there. It is the first. So a free kick coming up here for Grants pass. Gonna send one down and out of play. And we're gonna have a stoppage of the clock with 9:39 to go. Our official having a conversation with someone down there on Willamette's side. Don't know what the issue was, but they get it all sorted out and we're ready to get back underway. Whistle blows. We'll start that clock up. Make sure it's even with the game clock here at the field. 9:30 to play. Willamette struggling against this Grants pass defense here in the first half. Really haven't spent much time in Grants pass territory as they work it backwards again. And Coulter winning the battle down there. A little bit of a mistouch. And we're going to have a handball down there on Coulter. That one kicked ahead, and it's going to be kept in play by Grants pass. Whistle blows, and it's going to be on the Lady Cavers. Strong leg here for Riley Owens. She'll kick it away from just across midfield. Short touch. couple of substitutions for Grants Pass, 17, 20, and Sydney Hook, Jasmine Chansey, and Angela Hobson into the matchup. With 6:29 to go here, first half. That one cut off. Well, I'm able to hold on to possession. Kick ahead there, too strong and out of play. Grants Pass will get the goal kick. Fans Road Credit Union is your partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. And thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of our local sports coverage. A strong kick there will be handled by Hemmingson. Coming out to stop it. That one just kicked out of play by Owens. 4:30 to go in the half. That'll be last touched by Hobson. Whistle blows, and it's against Grants Pass. And a whistle again on the Lady Cavers. Free kick picked up by Grants Pass and cleared back out of play. A battle here, and it's won by Grants Pass, winning the throw-in. 2:30 left here in the first half. And a shot there, taken on goal, and a save for Macy Rush. Good feed ahead here. Grants pass quickly into Willamette territory. And the Wolverines clearing it out down to midfield. Long shot. Going to go wide to the left for Willamette. And passes goalkeeper making a diving attempt there. Didn't get a hand on it, so it'll be Grants passes possession as we come down now to the final minute. Willamette gonna get it.
1 minute remaining in the half.
They call 1 minute, but the clock says 40 seconds. Grants pass, trying to make something happen here as we come down to the final few seconds here. Missed touch by Martin, and it's going to go out of play. That's going to be just about it here in the first half. We'll go to the break. It's Grants Pass 0, Willamette 0. A big matchup for these two teams. Willamette just outside that top 32 for the playoffs. Grants Pass just inside it. One of these teams going to get the victory here tonight, or a tie. Tie might help the Lady Cavers stay inside that top 32, but a win would definitely help their cause. And Willamette, one spot back, would love to pick up the victory here tonight and try to make a last-minute push into the postseason. 0-0, as you see on our John L. Scott scoreboard. You're listening to Grants Pass Lady Cavers Soccer on TibleRockSports.net. Back right after this.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Here's a good-looking pizza, guaranteed to bring some smiles. And right now, it's on sale, so it's good for your wallet too. This giant is loaded with toppings and can feed up to 6 people. Order at abbys.com. Give us a call or just drop by. Only at Abby's Legendary Pizza.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on TableRockSports.net. Start of the second half coming your way. Ended the first half in a 0-0 tie. The Grants Pass Lady Capers will start with possession to open up the second half. Kind of a must-win game for both of these teams as we finish up the regular season tonight. As we mentioned earlier, Willamette 33rd. They need a win to try to get into that top 32. Right in front of them is Cleveland at 4-10. There's Grants Pass 4-6. McDaniel 5-6. 28th is Sunset. They're 4-6. 5-7 is Glencoe. So an opportunity with a win to possibly get in for Willamette, and a win here tonight could pretty much secure Grants Pass a trip to the playoffs. But either way, no matter who's going to get in, it's going to be a tough matchup ahead for both of these teams. They're going to face one of the top teams in the state no matter what. Probably a top 3 matchup for either of them. It was pretty much all Grants Pass in the first half, time of possession wise, and they kept the ball on the Willamette side of things pretty often. Willamette really struggling to get down into Grants Pass territory much there in the first half. Coulter bumps one to herself, has a good touch. She's going to take a deep shot, and it's going to go out of play off Owens, and that'll result in a Grants Pass corner kick. In the first half, 3 shots for the Lady Cabers, 2 of them on goal, 2 saves for goalkeeper Macy Rush, 1 corner kick for the Lady Cabers, 2 shots for Willamette, both of those not on goal, so no save opportunities for Hemmingson there in the first half. And the Lady Caber is going to kick one out of the corner here. They send it in. It goes across, off of the head there. That was Lucy Nugent with a good header. But a good save by Macy Rush keeps this a 0-0 matchup. Willamette now into Grants Pass territory, a feet ahead there. Trying to find Michaela Morrison. Is scooped up by Hemmingson. And it's going to go out here on Grants Pass. Last touch by Eden Bolin. That one's going to go out of play, and it will result in a Willamette throw-in. Folks, thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for over 30 years of sponsorship with Table Rock Sports. They are great community partners. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. And we welcome back Lippert Carpet 1 of Medford and Grants Pass, State Farm Agent Roy World of Medford, and Crater Car Wash in the Rogue Valley. We thank you for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2025. 3 great additions to our sponsor roster. Whistle blows there on Willamette. Free kick here will be kicked by Kaylin Maury. And we have a whistle and a handball. Looks like that might have been on Caitlin Coulter. And a throw in one by Willamette over there. Good feed ahead here to Coulter. Tracks it down. She's going to send one into the box across into the middle. A header and into the hands of Rush. And a good feed across there. Really just not quite able to finish on that opportunity that could have got Willamette on the board. The shot going just wide off to the left for the Wolverines. That is the best look that they have had all evening. That one off of Grant's pass as we make it a quarter of the way through the second half here. 10 minutes now going by, and we are still tied at 0. And good job there by Nugent getting to it and winning the throw-in for the Lady Cavers. Battle on the far side here, and the result in a Willamette throw-in. Substitution coming out is Jada Kane, and coming in for Willamette will be Kinsley Mausch. That one going out, and it'll be Grant's passes. Hemmingson coming out for that one and scooping it up. A good hard throw ahead. Picked up by Chansey. And now Grant's pass an opportunity to set up their offense. Whistle blows, and I didn't see quite what happened there. That'll be a free kick for Grant's pass. Goes out of play, and another Grants Pass throw in here. And holding back across midfield goes against Grants Pass. On the free kick, down near the box, Grants Pass was able to clear it away. Willamette sending one down. There's chase being made, but Hemmingson comes out and able to scoop it up. Shuts down any attack there by Willamette. Ava Martin and Jordan Rothrock coming in. Allison Eads and Hope Prasad in for Willamette. Out of play there. So it'll be Willamette's throw in. 24 minutes to go. Hemmingson kicks that one down to just about midfield. Picked up by the Lady Cavers. And it's going to get past that is Marchington. And out of play. And Lady Capers having no choice but to just kick that one out of play. Grants Pass trying to send one ahead there, but it's going to make its way out of play. Molly Blanchard comes in for Grants Pass. A deep shot here. That one, a good look right at the top. But going up and making the save is Macy Rush. Her fourth now of the matchup. Keeps this a scoreless game with just about 20 minutes to go. Coming down to the halfway point here in the second half. Folks, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. They are locally owned and they're family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. I'll play there, so throw in for the Wolverines. As we're now under 20 minutes to play. Grants Pass with a throw in. It's Lucy Nugent throwing it in. She's got a strong throw in. Sends that one over the top of the head of Coulter. Rush comes out and grabs it. Willamette crossing one off of the foot there of Zapita, but Hemmingson coming up with the save. Grants Pass quickly the other way. Coulter has it. She'll cross one. A shot there going to go off of Owens, and it'll at least win Grants Pass their third corner kick of the matchup. That was a good corner sent down and in. Stopped by Rush. Into the matchup is Caitlin Johansson for Willamette. Shot there into the side of the net. Willamette now overtaking Grant's pass and shot attempts. They have 7 to the Lady Cabers 5. 2 on goal for Willamette, 4 for Grant's pass. Both goalkeepers stopping each attempt on goal. One going out just short of the corner flag there, so just a throw in for Willamette, but now it wins them a corner. Their first of the matchup with 14:53 to play. Still tied at 0. And some substitutions for the Lady Cavers here. Back in is Chansey, Hobson, and not sure who, well, Hobson or Hook, 15-16. Our roster has 16 and 15 as Angela Hobson, but we have a 15 and a 16 out there this evening. Lady Cavers sending one ahead here. And Willamette going to have to just kick it out of play. You can feel the intensity picking up in this one as we come down the stretch here. Folks, discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at twincreeksretirement.com. Bolin getting rolled over there. And a yellow card coming out. That one's going to go against Sally Evans. So Haley Evans, I should say. And to replace her is Michaela Morrison. So with the yellow card, she'll come out. You hear Coach, though. Get a drink of water and get right back over there and get ready to get back in the matchup. That one gets behind the defense. Coulter has it. She takes a shot, and it's just over the top. A good look there for Caitlin Coulter. Just missing on that attempt. Evans back in, replacing Morrison. Holter going to make chase here. Not able to get to it. And a stoppage and a yellow card coming out the other way, I think. So it was Evans taking down Bolin, and then now Bolin getting the yellow card on Evans. So she'll come out, and Nugent will come back in to replace her. Back to the action now. Things starting to get a little physical in this one. We mentioned Willamette will start getting a little more physical here down the stretch. It's playing that way for sure. Good throw in, getting behind the defense. Willamette going to just kick it out of play, and it'll be another throw in. See if Nugent can set this one up for her teammates. She can definitely get it down close into that goal there. And you have a feeling something's going to break open for one of these teams here as we have 10 minutes left. And it goes out. And it will be Grants Pass's possession. And to the matchup will be Henley Hood for the Lady Cavers. Zapita in for Willamette. And that'll be at the next dead ball, along with Chun. Under 10 minutes to play, still tied at 0. And that one's going to be Willamette's ball. Zapita and Chun back in. Out is Prasad and Kane. And I like the enthusiasm from the crowd here as we come down the stretch. You don't hear many high school soccer fans getting very rowdy. Something me and a few other people talk about from time to time. You don't really hear them get too loud and start cheering. And a yellow card coming out. That's going to go against Marchington. I don't know if she heard the whistle. And she kicked one into another player there after the whistle. And Clock stopped with 8:06 to play. 3 yellow cards here in the last about 10 minutes. Spot in the playoffs on the line for these two teams here. Still tied at 0. And another whistle. This time going against Willamette. And this one definitely getting physical. I believe that was Rothrock. Just getting shoved down over there. No whistle blowing. Hemmingson gonna kick this one away down the midfield. Grant's pass now deep in Willamette territory. Kicked out of play. No whistle there again. Six minutes now to play. Here's a shot. And scooping it up is Rush. And that one's going to go out. Willamette throw in. Nope, they're going to say last touch by Willamette. So Grant's pass will have the throw in and possession as we hit the 5-minute mark. Kicked again down the midfield. Out of play and throw in Lady Cavers. Stoppage for the substitutions. In is Hobson. And in for Willamette will be Eads. 3:48 to play. 3 minutes. 3 minutes on the clock. Here's a shot. It's off the goalkeeper's hands, and she's able to get to it. Rush making the play. Our 6th save of the matchup with 2:40 to go. Too strong on the feet ahead there by Grants Pass. Tell you what, not a whole lot happening in the first half, but this has been a pretty exciting 20 minutes of soccer here between these two teams battling it out. As we approach the final 2 minutes. Coulter, good touch to herself. Down into the corner. That touch too strong. Minute 25. Here's a shot, and into the hands of Rush. Gets out of play. 38 seconds to go. And Pass can have one chance at a final push here. Down to Coulter. Good touch.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And we are going to end in a tie match. And Grants Pass, I know, thinking that they got to win to stay in. They're sitting on the inside right now, but a tie might not keep them there. Hopefully for the Lady Cavers, it will be enough, depending on what happens behind them, to stay in that top 32 and make a push into the playoffs. Coming up will be the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. Going to recap some stats and all coming up on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Back right after this.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We're back on Table Rock Sports with the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. A 0-0 tie between Willamette and Grants Pass here this evening. For the Wolverines, Macy Rush kept a clean score. She had 7 saves on the evening, 7 shots for Willamette tonight, 2 of them on goal, so 2 saves for Hemmingson for the Lady Cavers. 1 corner kick this evening for Willamette, 3 corner kicks for Grants Pass, 9 shots, 7 on goal, and neither team able to find the back of the net and break this game open, and we end in a 0-0 tie. Not a whole lot in the first half happening. Grants Pass really controlled the ball and possession heavily there. Willamette really struggled to get much of anything going. Kind of the same thing in the second half as far as that's concerned, but in the second half there, second half of the second half, about the final 20 minutes, this game really getting physical. We had 3 yellow cards come out. Could have been 5. Some no calls, letting them kind of play through some of the physicality. A couple of them, you could see the referee just had his back turned, and a couple of girls getting laid out on the turf. And Grants Pass some good opportunities there in the final couple of minutes, and just not able to break through and come away with the victory. And Grants Pass will await to find out if they stay inside that top 32 and find themselves on the road for a playoff game. Hopefully for the Lady Cavers, they will have done enough to be able to continue their season and see another day. But for us, that is it. And we are through. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching this evening's broadcast. We'd like to thank Grants Pass High School Athletic Director Robert Lingo for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on Table Rock Sports and tonight's broadcast. And thank you to tonight's officials as well. And also to Christine Goldiger, head coach of Willamette, and Paul Williams for Grants Pass. Tune in to TableRockSports.net to see when our next live high school sports events are scheduled. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Willamette 0, Grants Pass 0. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer was Joe Brett. With my cameraman, Mikkel, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from Mellingram Field here at Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon.